Mbappe, Pogba, Rudiger, the world-class Zai available on free transfers this year. While the January transfer window is famed for being the lesser of the two windows, the one that sees fewer blockbuster moves take place, that is not to say it will pass without stirring much excitement. Plenty of European giants will look to get their affairs in order ahead of the summer, aiming to get a head start by negotiating pre-contractual agreements with other clubs by the end of the window. Pre-contractual agreements allow a player entering the final 6 months of his current contract to explore his options and line up a new side if he does not intend on staying where he currently is or has been told his contract will not be renewed. Mirror Football has compiled a starting 11 of the best players who can contact other clubs as of January 1. Have your say. Will any stars sign pre-contract agreements elsewhere this window? Comment below. Onana's time at Ajax has been littered with controversy after the Cameroonian shot stopper was suspended for taking a banned substance, marring his legacy in the Dutch capital. The Eredivisie champions are not expected to extend his stay once his contract expires in June, meaning Onana can begin to put the feelers out for another side. As things stand, both Inter Milan and Barcelona are in the hunt for his signature. Interest from the Premier League has cooled ever since Arsenal opted to sign Aaron Ramsdale instead. Another Ajax talent, the Moroccan right-back has shown little sign of wanting to extend his current deal in Amsterdam. Mazraoui has sparked interest from a number of top sides, but looks set to put pen to paper on a deal with La Liga titans Barcelona, who currently have the aging Dani Alves and struggling Sergiño Dest as their right-back options. At just 24 years of age, the fullback has plenty of time to establish himself as one of the best in his position on the continent, even if it is not at Ajax. One of the finest central defenders in the Premier League, Chelsea are staring down the barrel of losing Rudiger for free as the German approaches the end of his Stamford Bridge deal. Reluctant to extend his stay amid interest from some of the biggest sides in the world, Rudiger is wanted by both Manchester United and Bayern Munich. Given he will not command any kind of transfer fee, Rudiger could rake in an astronomical wage with figures as high as £400,000 per week touted. The centre-back will not have a shortage of potential suitors contacting him in January to arrange a pre-contractual deal. Part of Bayern Munich's interest in Rudiger stems from the fact their current central defender Niklas Süle could depart for free in the summer. The Germany international could be in line for a drastic culture change from his current environment, wanted by Premier League relegation zone dwellers Newcastle United. Contract talks between Süle and Bayern appear to have hit a wall, with neither party willing to budge on their respective demands. Despite being a first-team regular and making 9 out of a possible 11 league appearances this term, the Bavarian Giants have been in no rush to offer Süle a new deal, something that has sparked his interest in a new challenge. Arsenal's much-maligned left-back is likely to leave in the summer, but could line up a new destination as soon as this month as his stay in North London draws to a close. Kolasinac has already enjoyed one spell away from the Emirates, while on Arsenal's books, an ill-fated loan spell at former club Shaki back in the Bundesliga. Now behind both Kieran Tierney and Nuno Tavares in the Gunners' pecking order, Kolasinac has found playing time hard to come by at the Emirates in recent months. The Ivory Coast international is wanted by just about every European giant given his current contractual situation, his AC Milan deal rapidly drawing to a close. Premier League giants Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur are both keeping tabs on his situation, while Paris Saint-Germain also harbor interest in the 24-year-old. While Kessie's talent is undeniable, his recent form appears to have suffered as a result of the relentless discussion surrounding his future. A large part of United's interest in Kessie stems from the fact current central midfield option Paul Pogba is expected to call time on his second stint at Old Trafford this summer. Purchased in 2016 for a club record fee of £89 million, Pogba is now likely to leave for free, having failed to live up to the hype his signing produced. Flashes of his brilliance have sparked interest from other clubs, however, Real Madrid and PSG both keen admirers of the Frenchman, who has previously conceded that plying his trade at the Santiago Bernabeu would be a dream. Zakaria has long been linked with a move to Arsenal, the Gunners' hierarchy viewing the Borussia Mönchengladbach star as an adequate replacement for his Switzerland teammate Granit Xhaka. Though Arsenal eventually opted for both Thomas Partey and Sambi Lokonga, Zakaria is still expected to depart Germany soon with no talk of a contract extension in the works. The Gunners' loss could be Liverpool's gain. Jurgen Klopp's men tipped to make a move for the midfielder sooner rather than later given the opportunity his contract expiration presents. History may remember Dembele as one of the most injury-prone players in the modern game, but he also boasts swathes of technical talent. It seems unthinkable that Barcelona could pay around £105 million to bring the Frenchman to Camp Nou from Borussia Dortmund 4 years ago, only to let him depart for free. With that being said, that is exactly the kind of financial mismanagement that has placed Barcelona in the economic turmoil they currently find themselves in. His fitness record may put teams off, but if one does decide to take a punt, Dembele is a frightening prospect when available. Undoubtedly the most in-demand potential free signing in world football, Mbappe has his sights set on one club only in the form of La Liga titans Real Madrid. The subject of intense interest from Los Blancos last summer, PSG rejected a number of bids for Mbappe's services from Real. Despite it being likely the last time they could cash in on the forward, the French giant still opted against, even though Mbappe made his desire to leave clear. As a result, expect the 22-year-old sensation to agree a deal with the 13-time Champions League winners as soon as possible. A fan favorite in Naples, the Napoli winger is out of contract in the summer and free to negotiate a move elsewhere without intervention from his current side. The 30-year-old has a vast list of potential suitors that could take him far and wide, from Tottenham in the Premier League to Toronto FC in the MLS. A solid start to the season in terms of goal contributions has led to surprise that Napoli aren't doing more to keep him around, the Italian international still showing signs of having plenty to offer.